you afraid of not getting admission into the university because probably your JAMB score is low and you know that the course you apply for is so competitive and you are completely lost? Don't worry, in this video today I'm going to share with you JAMB alternatives, 5 JAMB alternatives that will get you admission into the university. And these alternatives are all legit because I currently have a friend who is in 200 level, University of Calabar, who is studying medical laboratory science, and she didn't enter there by writing JAMB. What she did was applying one of these alternatives, which I'm going to share with you in this video. If you're coming across my YouTube channel for the first time, my name is Basi Ejoba. I'm a 400 level student at the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science, and in my channel I extend levels of the academic game. I also share full tips on this channel focusing on personal development. So if you love content like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so I can continue getting updates into my job videos like this, and so that you can help me grow. And just like I've said, I'm going to share with you 5 JAMB alternatives that will enable you enter the university to study any course of your choice, ranging from medicine and surgery to dentistry to medical laboratory science to nursing science, to any course you really have interest on or you are passion on. And number 1 on the list is what is known as JUPEP. Right, that is what is known as what? JUPEP. Now, what is the full meaning of JUPEP? JUPEP simply means Joint Universities Preliminary Examination Board. Joint Universities Preliminary Examination Board. From the name Joint Universities Preliminary, that means it is what? A basic what? Exam. Understand? It's a basic what? Examination board that when you're able to scale this or pass through this process, or it takes at least 6 months, right? It takes at least 6 months where you pass through this process and you write the exam and you get to score up to the required point, which will enable you get admission into the university. Now, one good thing about JUPEP is that when you attend classes, you write the exam and you pass with a very good point, you are not going to your year 1. You are not going to year 1. What you will do is that you go straight to year 2, and that is what is known as direct entry. Understand? You are going straight to year 2, and that is what's known as direct entry. So JUPEP is a very smart alternative. When it comes to JUPEP, it's not offered in all universities, but I know that it's offered in the University of Calabar, it's offered in UNILAG, it's offered in UNIBEN, and it's also offered in UNN. So you can check it out. Some of those schools that tend to allow or permit JUPEP to operate in their vicinity, or that particular program which is known as JUPEP to happen in the university, you can check it out. And if you get to find out that you are really interested in this JUPEP, but it's not offered in universities close to you, and you want to get admission to the university without necessarily passing through the hurdles and the bustles of JAMB UTME, then I think you should move out from your state and go to other states, especially University of Calabar that offers it. Now, JUPEP is very good because with JUPEP you can get admission into medicine and surgery. With JUPEP you can get admission to basically all the course offered in the university, but you can only do this when you get up to the required points. The second alternative is what is known as the pre-degree. The pre-degree is also known in some universities because when you go to some universities, you might not get to find out the name as pre-degree, although University of Calabar will call it pre-degree, but some schools like LASU, they call it what? Foundational what? Programs. Now, these foundational programs can take up to 6 to 12 months, right? It can take up to what? 6 to 12 months. You attend their classes, right? And if you pass, you get admission into year 1. That one is you get admission into year 1 for their pre-degree. But one thing about pre-degree is that you cannot use pre-degree to get admission into all courses, especially medicine and surgery, right? But you can use it to get admission into medical laboratory science and other allied related medical courses apart from medicine and surgery and dentistry. You understand? So the pre-degree is something that can take you up to a period of 6 to 12 months. You attend classes, you do your assignment, you write the exam, and if you pass, you get admission to study in the university from year 1. Now, one thing about the pre-degree is that if you don't apply early, you stand a chance of losing it, because a lot of people want to take this shortcut. Like I said, this shortcut, instead of going to prepare for JAMB and stuff like that, a lot of people want to take this shortcut of entering the university. So if you are really interested in using pre-degree or foundational programs to enter the university, then you can check it out. Start checking them out in your preferred school, the preferred school that you want. Check it out in the preferred school that you want and apply early so that you stand a chance of getting selected or getting admitted to enter this program. The third alternative is private universities, right? Private universities is also there. Not everyone is applying to private universities. People don't really apply to private universities like that. So even with your lower cut-off mark, you can still get admission to study in these private universities, whether medicine and surgery, any course of your choice. Private universities like the Babcock, Bowen, Leeds University, or Jarvis. You understand? These are private universities that even with your low JAMB cut-off mark, they will get you to study there. This is because a lot of people are not applying there. Why? Because of their high school fees. I was discussing with one of my friend, not really a friend though. We met at the hospital, and she's attending a private university known as Otto Jarvis. And get to find out that their school fee for a session is 1.3 million naira. Right? So you get to find out that these school fees make people shy away from coming close, and these schools cannot just operate without students. So this school will allow you to come in, and they'll give you the opportunity of coming in even with your low JAMB cut-off mark. But all what they want from you is the money, which is very, very important. So you can try private universities if you want, and also you can study abroad without JAMB. Basically, studying abroad doesn't even require JAMB. JAMB is basically only for Nigeria students to enable you enter the university, right? So you can study abroad without JAMB. Just get your O level, which is WAEC, NICO, and you are off. There are some schools like Ghana, Cameroon, Zimbabwe, or you can even try European countries, although European countries going to cost you a lot, right? But if you're looking for an alternative, then I would say you can go and study abroad, because if you're really afraid of JAMB or you don't believe you will get to score high in JAMB, then that's a very smart alternative. And also, when I was talking about the JUPEP and the pre-degree, the only problem about the JUPEP and the pre-degree is that it's also finance consuming, right? Because those are known as foundational programs. And when I say foundational programs, you offer it in the university environment. That means it's going to require you to pay a school fee. It's going to require you to buy textbooks. It's going to require you to do some course registrations and stuff like that. But I believe they are very, very good. And the last one is something I'm going to say that will make me to be very sincere with you, is that in a situation where you didn't get JAMB, you didn't get your required cut-off mark, then I think you should learn a skill, right? You should learn a skill and we try JAMB next year. You should try JAMB next year if you want to really pass through JAMB. Get to write JAMB next year. But in the case of you waiting for almost 9 to 10 months, if not up to, I believe you should use the opportunity to learn a skill. There are a lot of skills that you can learn: computer programming, we have data analytics, we have content creation, we have SEO, we have a lot of them, right? So you should put your hand in learning the skill. You can even learn carpentry, shoemaking, and the rest of them while you prepare to retry JAMB next year, because your dream is very, very valid, right? Your dream is very, very valid, and a failure from JAMB their first time isn't the end of your life, or isn't the determination of where your future is going to look like. So you still have the opportunity of retrying JAMB next year. But in the case of you waiting, then I think you should learn a skill. So these are basically the 5 alternatives to JAMB as far as getting admission is concerned. I've talked about JUPEP, talked about pre-degree, which is the foundational programs. I've talked about venturing into private universities or going abroad, and I've also talked about pursuing your course, which is rewriting JAMB next year. But in the case of you waiting to rewrite, then you should learn a skill, because they are going to be helpful when you enter the university, especially as side hustle, so that you can be using it to make small money for yourself. If you love this video and you wish to continue getting videos like this, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, and also share these videos to your friends so they can come here and get value, and in turn I feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. If your JAMB cut-off mark is not up to your required, if your JAMB score is not up to your required cut-off mark, drop in the comment section which of these alternatives are you going to try right away. Until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're a pace setter. I really love you. Thank you.